Have you ever wondered why passengers aren't given a parachute if there is a chance that the airplane might fall down? After all, it seems like the logical thing to do in a situation like that, right? Well, there are actually a few reasons why this isn't done, and they have more to do with safety than you might think. One of the biggest reasons is that opening a parachute inside of an aircraft could be dangerous. When a parachute is opened, it creates a lot of drag, which can cause the plane to lose altitude very quickly. This can be problematic if there are other planes or obstacles nearby. In addition, the wind created by the parachute could potentially damage the plane itself, making it even more difficult to control. Another reason is that opening a parachute could potentially injure or kill people on board. When the parachute deploys, it does so with a lot of force. This force can easily injure or even kill people who are not properly secured. And let's face it, in the panic of the moment, not many people are going to remember to buckle their seatbelts. In addition to the safety risks, there are also some logistical challenges associated with giving every passenger a parachute. For one thing, it would take up a lot of space. Each parachute would need to be around 150 square feet in size, which is roughly the size of a small rug. Imagine trying to fit that much parachute into a plane that already has limited space for luggage. It would be a logistical nightmare. But even if the space issue could be overcome, there's also the problem of weight. The average adult parachute weighs about 35 pounds. And when you consider that most planes can only carry a few thousand pounds of cargo, it's easy to see that providing each passenger with a parachute would be impossible. And then there's the issue of cost. Parachutes are not cheap. They can cost upwards of $2,000 per person. And when you multiply that by the number of passengers on a plane, you start to get an idea of how expensive it would be to outfit every single person with a parachute. And what about the crew? Do they also need parachutes? What if there's turbulence? What if someone needs to use the restroom? These are all issues that would need to be considered and addressed. Of course, there are some scenarios in which passengers are given parachutes, such as when the plane is in danger of crashing or breaking up. But in most cases, it's simply not feasible to provide every single person with a parachute. Instead, there are other measures that are taken to ensure the safety of passengers in the event of a plane crash. For example, seats are designed to provide a certain amount of protection, and the materials used in the construction of the plane are chosen for their ability to burn and tear-resistant. In addition, many planes are equipped with emergency slides that allow passengers to evacuate quickly and safely. Of course, no safety measure is foolproof, and there are always risks associated with air travel. But the fact that passengers are not given parachutes is not one of them. So the next time you ray on a plane and you look up at the sky and wonder why everyone isn't falling out, just remember that there are a lot of things that go into the decision-making process of airline safety protocols. And in this case, it comes down to a matter of safety, logistics, and cost-effectiveness. Now, we don't want you to leave empty-handed. Check out this video next. Why do planes fly so high up in the sky? You won't believe the answer.